So my divine feminines in a twin flame journey, you have to go into inner union if you haven't yet. And how do you know you are in inner union? Well, it's when you are working on yourself. It's when you are working on loving yourself. But even more so, you are working on your life in what truly makes you feel you are on a path of having purpose, that you are actually pursuing something you believe or that you feel is your divine purpose. You have to be on this path. If you haven't yet, you need to focus on getting on this path of discovering what it is that you are truly being called upon. You ask how? Well, you have to go inward. You have to ask Source, the divine wisdom, God, whoever you believe, but a higher source. You have to go inward and ask them to show you, to guide you, to hug at your heart, to tell you what that is or show you. You have to spend some time in stillness to really pay attention to that small voice or even that feeling that's in a way pulling you towards an idea or a vision. And you will feel it inside you that this is something that you're being called to do. And your ego may step in and say, nah, that can't be it. Or there's no way that could be it. It may even say, that's far-fetched. You are not even skilled or trained or experienced, or you may not even have the resource to do that. But that's your ego trying to keep you safe, which in this case, and in most cases, is preventing you from growing, from expanding. Remember, the only way we know we're growing is that we are being led to something that makes us feel uncomfortable. That's when you know you are being led to growing, or that you are growing if it feels uncomfortable. Now, I'm sharing this with you because when you start focusing on your purpose, on your divine purpose, you will notice that as it intrigues you, as you surrender to searching or to discovering or to exploring what that is, you will spend less time in thinking about your divine masculine or your other twin, to the point that you will get to a place where you come to the realization that you no longer want to be treated the way you were treated by your twin, which for me was, and I believe for most of you divine feminines, is feeling like you are an option, the feeling that you were not prioritized, the feeling that you were set aside instead of elevated, prioritized, made feel important. They may have even gaslighted you, made you think less of yourself. Who would want to feel that way again? When you start to think from that perspective, from that mindset, that you no longer want to feel that pain, that hurt, that betrayal, because it's that feeling of betrayal that really gets to you when they choose something else. Could be work, it could be a person, another person. And that to me really hurts, when they choose someone else over you. Who would want to feel that again? When you realize your self-worth, you will start to attract other souls. And even maybe as you really put a lot of effort in self-love, that you will attract high-level soulmates. And then when you do that, when you do attract another person that you can feel is healed, is more put together than your twin, more grounded, more sound, more mature, emotionally mature, someone with emotional intelligence, someone who you can feel energetically aligns more with you, then you start to feel sovereign. Then you start to feel more energetically independent and not codependent on your twin. When you continue to milk that and nurture that, you will find that there is change, a shift in your state, in your frequency, and you will find yourself thinking and feeling more aligned, more in tune to opening yourself up to a high-level soulmate, better relationship, a better connection than your past twin. And when you do that, it is in the twin flame journey or blueprint that they will then, unbeknownst to them initially, come to the awareness. They start to see what they were doing, and they will start to see in such a way that they see themselves behaving negatively, that their behavior is something that they will feel ashamed of, or that they will not feel proud of the way they behave towards you. This is divine spirit. This is source. This is the universe showing them the light. This is when the veil starts coming off, the mask starts to disintegrate, and they start seeing what the truth really is on how they behaved in your relationship. And this will be their calling to start healing and start exposing this negative trait or the shadows that they have been hiding under. And so it is important for you to focus on you. It is important for you on a daily basis to ask yourself, what can I do for myself today to focus on myself, to love myself even more? And if you consistently do that day to day, it will lead you to the path to your sovereignty. It will lead you to sovereignty. So I'm sharing this with you because this is what's happening, or has been happening to me now. And I can feel my twin tugging at my spirit, my energy. And it is an energy of sadness and longing and a feeling of loss, because they are becoming aware of what they have done. But you can tell energetically that this is not your energy. So heed my words. Focus on your journey. Focus on your path. Focus on what it is that fulfills your soul or heart, or what tickles your soul, and trust in the process. And when you're in this state, which is where I'm at, you will find yourself in balance. And in balance, by that I mean you either are in a place energetically of desiring a new connection or entertaining your twin. But you're at a place where what is more tugging at your heart is wanting to not make the same mistake, and also wanting the best for yourself. And that's when you know you've healed, that you are no longer making excuses for your twin and wanting them desperately back into your life. It's more of a place where you feel balanced and you are happy with either choices. But what's even more important and more of a pull is you being treated right and connecting with someone who values you, because you value yourself. You feel so much love for yourself that you don't want anything less than reciprocity. You don't want anything less than what you feel you deserve. So I'm sharing this with you for those of you who are on the path to sovereignty, and then for those of you who are in sovereignty, to continue to nurture that frequency, and everything will fall into place in divine timing. Remember that, because Source, the universe, God wants the best for you and is working on everyone that's connected to you, especially your twin, and even those high-level soul mates that are lined up for you to choose. Remember this: you are cherished, adored, loved, and created in God's image. Therefore, you are powerful and divinely supported. Thanks for watching. Please share this with anyone that you feel it would improve their mindset and their life. Thanks for watching. My name's Arnell. I am your manifestation and transformation coach, and I love talking about relationships, healing, transformation, and pursuing what it is that you love the most, or that you love doing. See the potential in everyone, but most of all, I see the light in everyone. Thanks for watching.